kind of immediately lost track of where I was.
It's easy done, yeah.
Man, that's a lot of scaffolding just in the middle of the street.
Jesus. Oh, you know, waste not wonder.
It's not like anyone's driving around here, apparently.
I guess. The taxis are implied to drive, but you never actually see them drive anywhere.
How sad is it, the idea of a car implied to drive? There it is. How lucky for us that Victory Bell decided to show up in this courtyard. We may be able to take care of things before anyone even notices. Rogue Mega Evolution is like something out of a nightmare.
Or a video game.
Words. Sorry, you kind of blindsided me there as well. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. It's imminent.
Rawr.
And we are back in the Mega Dimension.
Yeah, I was going to point out that the DLC is called the Mega Dimension, and you only fight the Mega Raids in this area.
I kind of love him.
It leans a bit too much on the stupid, quirky design for my liking, but it's not the most egregious offender either.
It's at least interesting.
Well, yeah. That's not inherently complimentary.
It's better than being boring.
I guess.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm pretty sure that his Ariados is doing functionally nothing.
Yeah, well, at least drawing its fire.
It's a temporary distraction from us sometimes. Oh, yeah. We're ready.
Let's do it, baby.
There we go.
Oh, he's so cool. Look at him.
I love this design so much. This is probably the best of all the new ones.
So Heat Crash is a move that gets stronger based on how much heavier the user is than the target. How does that work with this, with Big Fat Fucker here?
Good point. I don't know whether it's calculated based on its Pokédex weight or whether there are like accommodations for stuff like this.
I wonder if it's like how you couldn't use Low Kick on a Pokemon that was Dynamaxed, because Low Kick is also based on weight, and, well, if something is Dynamaxed, then it's fucking huge and weighs, you know, fuck ton amount of weight.
Yeah, well, it looked like it just did a decent amount of damage just then. So, like, it's clearly doing something at the very least.
Although I did hear that apparently the lore behind Dynamax is that they're not actually that big, it's just like some sort of projection from the Pokemon.
Oh,
I don't know, that sounds like a cop-out.
I just remembered that.
Also, the Dynamax is a shit mechanic, so I haven't thought about it since I've last beat Shield.
How do I go into the bag?
Same way as normal. X.
Kinda have to it.
If there was ever a time for a Max Revive.
Nope, wrong one. Ah!
Well, you could get some ice attacks off if you wanted to, but... And there he goes and runs right back in the goop.
God, you're worse than randos in FF14.
It's so funny seeing the tiny, tiny little chips that the Ariados does compared to when you're Mega Evolved. So close. There we go.
Let's go again. Let's go again. Yeah, Naveen, do you have any other Pokemon?
Well, we know he has the fucking Scraggy, but he's just using the I suppose like he's got type advantage with the bug, but it's still bug type.
No, Bug's gonna be neutral because Victreebel's grass poison.
Oh yeah, I always forget about how the resistances work. Like I'm normally fine with weaknesses, but it's because it's so inconsistent.
Well, poison and bug is an interaction that I feel like has changed at one point, so that confuses me sometimes.
It's not so much that, it's more that they're the sort of early game types that you don't really think about much later game.
Yeah, poison is a typing that just kind of doesn't have very many interactions, especially if you're playing a pre-fairy game.
Yeah.
One down, two more to go.
Come back next time for the Flame and Spar podcast.
Well, to be fair, you do kind of need to concentrate on that when there's poison goop all over the floor.
Victorability.
And the most annoying thing about these is all those mega crystals actually disappear after the fight.
Alas.
So if you want them, you gotta grab them before you actually start the fight.
Well, if you're actually to try it and you've got a Weeping Bell, you can evolve Weeping Bell into Victreebel by using a Leaf Stone. But that aside, why do Mega Stones appear when we pacify rogue Pokémon? What could it mean? Please take care of the remaining rogue Mega Evolved Pokémon. Thank you for your help.
Gonna go back and watch my stream now.
He wasn't actually battling there, he just had his phone out. That's why Ariados was doing so bad.
And that would make a lot of sense. Oh. Bork. Get out of my head, Charles.
It's so cool, free thinkers when a doggo's on screen.
Okay. Next one. What do you reckon, fellas?
Well, if you go after the camera up, you can use your Gyarados, which will have like the double type bonus against it, giving its fire and ground, and then that will let you get some like passive experience for your other Pokemon.
Yep. Also, you can Mega Evolve the Gyarados. You don't really have anything to take on the Slowbro, though. I guess the Absol will work.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
If you were planning to use the Ampharos, you would have to use plus moves, since you don't have the stone for that one.
Indeed. I just don't have the stones.
No, now's not the time for a haircut.
I don't remember if more haircuts unlock from a side quest, or if I'm remembering something else.
There's the different colour hairstyles from that Flababy quest that we saw last time. I'm not sure about actual styles, just colours.
Oh, Colors is my favorite Sonic game.
It's good.
Oh, right, these guys.
You're quite the hot topic these days. What do you mean?
Like the hot topic where y'all got them t-shirts at?
I hear about this stuff because I mentioned in the ZA Royale myself, you see. So tell me, what's a trainer like yourself doing in a place like this? We're going to be tinkering with the scaffolding, so can I ask you to make, like, lightning and bolts?
No.
Dangerous Pokemon's up there, old man. I don't like getting rough with folks, but we've got a job to do, see? If you're going to get in our way, I'll get one of these fellas to battle you.
I'm so scared.
Alright, let's show this kid.
Actually more scared by the Ghastly off there, just barely on screen.
Oh.
And again, this line of Pokemon is worthless because they don't have the Levitate ability. Wow, nice instant paralyze.
Oh, it's poison now, so we could just stall if you wanted.
I wonder if Toxic still has the increasing damage in this.
I think it does, given like it's its own separate thing compared to poison, but I haven't checked either.
Is the other guy gonna battle us as well?
I honestly can't remember, but it seems like something they would do.
And if he does, it'll probably be just as pathetic.
Yep, sorry boss, I lost. Not bad, kid. I can see how you managed to leap up in the ranks now. Let me heal your Pokémon. Thank you. I'm going to need it. Alright, crew, let's clear out for a bit.
Okay, so he's actually going to be reasonable about this. Well, moderately reasonable anyway.
Mm-hmm. Hold up, are we gonna climb this?
You're a dancer and you're scared of heights? I don't know how those things are connected. I just wanted to say something.
I was gonna say, Spar. One of those things where you just open your mouth and your brain can't keep up.
There is no filter.
Da-da-da-da-da.
The only filter I have is on the microphone, not on the brain.
Thank you. That's better, you see. There it is.
Swap your cursor over to Gyarados before you go in. There you go.
Do you think we'll really find a Pokemon about to Rogue Mega Evolve off on this random rooftop?
It's right fucking there.
It's off screen, so it's not loaded in.
Don't worry, it will warp us to the Mega Dimension. We won't have to worry about falling off a roof.
That's a good point. Having this thing running around on a rooftop feels like it will probably go through the roof.
At least we were smart enough to bring the person with the star U to fight the camera up.
I think you're overestimating how useful that Staryu is going to be here.
More useful than the Ariados.
Well, true. I do like Mega Camera-Up's design.
I hate this thing.
What?
Not because of its design, but because it's a really annoying boss in Pokérogue.
I just really like this design. It literally is just a giant fucking volcano. It's so cool. Basically, it's the fire equivalent of Torterra, really, isn't it?
Now, Torterra is one that needs a Mega.
Yeah, I'll be down with that.
Turn him into like a world turtle or something.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
You do like to jump.
He do.
Nearly there. There we go.
Old Faithful. Oh.
So those rocks are now going to explode.
As Gyarados just found out.
Her Staryu got burned. Or, no, that's a Clauncher, sorry. It's so tiny I couldn't really see it.
I remember having to follow you and use Snap to unlock that one extra area, and that's about all the impression you've left on me over the years.
I like Clawitzer, it's really cool.
It's just one of them Pokemon that I feel like once you get past like Gen 5, a lot of the more minor Pokemon just don't tend to stick with me as much compared to the earlier ones.
I ended up using a Clawitzer in my second Scarlet run, and found out that it's really strong because of the Mega Launcher ability. Just added damage on any of the like pulse moves is really good.
I gotta be a little bit careful here.
Oh yeah. Okay, so after this shockwave, all the rocks are going to explode again.
What I did sometimes when the Pokemon were like launching out field effects like that is it is possible to just like call your Pokemon back and run around and dodge and then send them back out if they're like being a liability to himself. It's not that bad at this point in the game because like the fire things really weren't doing that much damage to Gyarados, but it is an option.
Yeah, I've never even thought about calling the Pokemon back. I've had quite a few times where I was running away from an attack that was chasing me, and my Pokemon was on the opposite side of the arena and teleported to me, so that they started getting attacked by the thing that was chasing me, and I was like, oh, and you're dead now.
Yeah, they are a liability to themselves more than anything, really, your partner Pokemon here.
Again, these first few are really, really easy, though.
I've heard some horror stories, let me tell you what.
I've also heard that one of the very last of the Mega Raids is one of the most difficult for people, and I'm like, it wasn't for me, because I had super type advantage.
It basically does boil down to, do you have a Mega Evolution that's super effective against it a lot of the time, isn't it? There obviously is the environmental element, but that's nowhere near as big of a factor here as it was in Arceus.
It's unfortunate that it kind of does still boil down to you can level up high enough to just overpower this thing without really having to try that hard, but you still have to actually dodge the attacks anyway, so it's a good combination of the classic Pokemon power scaling and a certain level of game skill.
Yeah.
I think that's just one of them caveats that we're always going to have to just accept with Pokemon. The fact that this is primarily a children's series at the end of the day, and they want the children who don't necessarily get a grasp on RPG mechanics to still be able to beat it. So if it's like a more simple approach of like just get your number bigger than his number and you'll win.
Oh, my number is huge!
Like when we talk about like how as a kid we'd play through with like the level 90 Charizard and just wipe everything, like they still want players like that to still be able to get something out of the game, which like a more adult-centric RPG doesn't have to worry about as much, so that they can sort of double down on more strategic kind of ideas.
Just a silent romp through the forest now. Or the park, rather.
I mean, like, we're worried about this Slowbro, but he's not really doing much.
He's just kind of sat there.
He's plotting.
He's pondering.
They were planning to make this a wild zone, and he's sitting there, getting in the way of capitalism? Looks like that Slowbro there is on the verge of Rogue Mega Evolving. Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. I'm ready.
Are you?
Probably not. It's got really high defense. So we've got to Mega Evolve our Pokemon and use plus moves to handle it.
I think they assume this is the first one that you go to out of these three, so that's why she's explaining that to you.
I think it was for me, but, you know, like, when they give you all three of them at once, like, people are going to go in any order, aren't they?
I just went in the order that they introduced them to me, like, back in the strategy meeting.
It's the sort of thing that if I were planning this out ahead of time, I would probably fixate on something arbitrary, like Pokédex orders or whatever, but when they just spell it out like this, of you can go to any of them, yeah.
I would just go to whichever one caught my eye first, but again, because they introduced them in a very specific order, that's what I went with.
God, this Mega design is so stupid, but I love it.
Hey,
It's another one of the super goofy that works, though.
Well, it's because of, like, the Slowpoke, Slowbro line in general. That's always been their kind of appeal, isn't it? So it's just leaning into that.
Yeah, exactly. It's always been a very unserious Pokemon, so why should you try to make it serious?
I would say I much prefer Slowking to Slowbro design-wise, but, like, when you see Slowbro as, like, the especially goofy one, this does complement it so well.
I like Slowking purely because of Pokemon the Movie 2000.
Yeah, Slowking, and that was great. Slowking was not great in the TCG, where it broke the entire fucking meta for like a year straight, from what I remember, because Wizards of the Coast, I don't have YouTube safe words to describe them. But like, there was a card that they misprinted that was meant to be that if you have it out, then it meant your opponent would have to flip a coin to use a trainer card, and it would have an extra line of text to stop that from stacking. They forgot to add that it can't stack clause.
Oh.
People would just run for Slowking, and then your opponents wouldn't be able to use any trainer cards at all, and it would bring the game to a standstill. And because Wizards of the Coast don't know how to run a fucking TCG, they decided it would be smart that instead of releasing an official errata, they would double down on play as printed. So that meta was just fucking ruined.
Okay. Sounds great.
I am so fucking glad they lost the license, because they did not know what the hell they were doing.
Right, we got this one, lads.
Tony's Pokemon keep getting destroyed by these whirlpools, though.
Yeah, because she's doing nothing to tell him to dodge.
Look at that.
Like, look, he's just standing there. He's pushing him back.
Why didn't you bring out the Manectric first, you idiot?
Well, that's what I'm here for, I guess.
Yeah, we are covering for Tawny's incompetence right now.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the Slowbro does have a fuck you laser.
Ah.
Good thing it doesn't affect Absol.
Ow.
I noticed in one of them that used an electric move, my Excadrill was still damaged by it.
Huh.
Yeah, so you took damage from the Psybeam right there.
Yeah, that's the point.
Even if you have an immunity, you still take a little bit of damage because otherwise you just cheese it, you know? Alright, whirlpool time again. This actually went a lot faster after she brought out the Manectric. Oh, she's back to Bayleaf now.
Yep. Which she's also just getting twatted by the whirlpools over and over.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom, for bringing out the Ampharos.
Even if it does just go and punch the shell. I don't think you can get status moves to work on them.
Yeah, status moves and anything like Leech Seed don't work on any of the Rogue Megas.
Which is really annoying because that means that in these battles some of your Pokemon will just have dead slots that do nothing.
I really thought I was being super intelligent by bringing in my Meganium to use Leech Seed on the Mega and it didn't work.
Yeah, I did try Poison a couple of times before realising that it just weren't going to happen.
Slowbronite. Where to go, NTom? If you have a Slowbro, that... yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kind of figured that after the last few.
Thank you.
Emboar didn't really do anything in that battle, but thanks.
Yeah, that's a weird trend that they've brought up over the last couple of games, isn't it? Of it directly addresses the Pokemon in the first slot. And it feels especially bizarre here, given that, like, the slot order just doesn't mean anything anymore. So it's not even like that's your default Pokemon anymore.
Well, that's why I moved my Ampharos into the first slot, so they always address that one.
Fair.
Return to Hotel Z.
Will there be more Doggo cameos after this? We'll see. Yes, right away even.
Oh, I forgot about this.
It looks as if it wants to battle with you.
Its cry is Zed.
Yep.
What is this game called?
Okay.
I win.
Zygarde is ground type, yep. It's ground dragon? I don't know if it actually has the dragon type in this form.
I think it does, but either way, ice is super effective, so you might as well just spam that at it when you can.
This is not meant to be a difficult fight, in case you couldn't tell.
I mean, it's literally two Pokemon just biting each other.
That's kinky.
No, it's not. There's a dog there.
I didn't need to hear you say that word, Spar. Zygarde has something in its mouth.
It's a bomb.
Oh. Huh. You received a pebble.
Thank you, Zygarde.
An ordinary pebble entrusted to you. It is completely unremarkable. I doubt that. Hello? So you're the one. The Pokemon trainer that's earned the attention of Zygarde. Zygarde's attention? I beg your pardon. Allow me to properly explain. Oh.
Uh-huh.
L. This is the screenshot I saw.
Ah.
This is Zygarde, a Pokemon that defends the order of all things. Z. You were saying, Flame?
It's also going back and forth on the name.
Don't matter. Yeah, it's making up as it goes along, just like we do.
And wild Pokemon are succumbing to Rogue Mega Evolution. Are you prepared to defend order in Lumiose? Can you face this task and not falter? If needed. A good reply. Look at his fucking butthole. I can see now why Zygarde took notice of your efforts to help, etc. I don't want to say Rogue Mega Pokemon every time.
Yeah, he's getting a bit worn out now.
Do you understand the meaning of this?
No, I was actually spacing out a bit.
We must become based as hell. Whoa. Popper going very fast. I know who owns this place, that 3,000-year-old man.
Actually, Floette's name is on the deed.
It's worth noting that Odin only had one eye because he gave one up for wisdom. Just something to think about.
Hey guys, there was this weird homeless man outside.
Well, we talking about... Is Az here? He's off having a look at the tower. Oh, how convenient. I mean, he could have just gone up to the roof to see it instead of... Oh, well.
That was basically the same thing as why go on holiday when you can look up pictures online.
Yeah. It's a bit vexing that we can't effectively handle rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon unless we have Mega Evolved Pokemon ourselves. True, but it is what it is. Mega Evolved Pokemon are our best bet for helping those that go rogue. So let's get ready by stocking up on Mega Stones.
There sure are a lot of proper nouns in this game.
Sure are. I bet you're a lot more familiar with the Pokemon here in Lumiose than we are. I guess my job will be to make sure these two slackers actually do their share of work. Everyone's doing their part. This right here is what makes Team MZ so great.
I think slacker is the last word that I would use to describe Tawny.
Yeah. You mean how lucky he is? If we'd never met, he'd never have tasted my special curry.
Okay, no comment.
You've received a message in the ZA Royale app. Is that your promotion match notification? Who's your opponent? Let's see, your opponent is Dynamo's... Oh!
Of course.
F for female. This is dire. My teammate against Kanari. How could I ever choose whose side to take? How could you not immediately choose NTom?
Well, you see, she replied to my chat, so she's basically my wife now.
Her name is Kanari, and I'll thank you to respect it. But where would you even find Kanari? The place she streams from is kept secret, obviously, and her fan meet and greets happen in random places without much warning.
Don't worry, Naveen has her coordinates.
Kanari won't be living in some old alleyway. What do you take her for? Kanari's quite busy. She's always streaming new games as they come out.
Including Pokemon Legends ZA for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Dude, I want to play Beld and Build Up.
That sounds like phone slop.
It kinda does.
Fucking Splatoon music.
Are you trying to help us here, or just trying to bring us all down? Yeah, you're her fan, aren't you? Don't you have any useful intel? The problem is precisely that I'm Kanari's fan. Which is why I don't want to impinge on her streaming.
Come on, bro.
If you win, you don't have to tell him anything to help him get to Kanari, but if you lose, you spill.
This is the second time that Lita has drawn him into one of these situations.
I suppose that's acceptable. Okay, it's settled. As Kanari's fan, I'm honor-bound to win, to protect her and all her streams.
I will protect you, my lady.
Oh, man.
So the thing is, this loops back round from being cringe to funny to me.
But before that, I think it's time for us to take a little break. Let's head up to the roof.
Nice.
Why was that on the floor up here? Who knows?
I need you to Mega Evolve.
You don't have enough stuff for it. Nope.
Alas. Gotta do one of these each time. Oh. It's a pig. It's another firefighting type. Yeah.
Any instruction you would be giving it to battle right now would involve it jumping off the roof.
Or just drinking the alcohol in that bottle.
Alright folks, this is it for this week's installment of Pokemon Legends ZA. Join us next time when we track down a streamer and things get a little bit too real for me. See you then!